hanging and I was not able to, but here I am. Okay. That's good. So we just got to finish setting up as usual. Okay, that should go in the background, I guess. Oh, that's already ready. Okay. Just got to click on the usual few buttons to get started. Let's see, is this one ready? Yeah, that one's ready. I think oh, I keep forgetting to do this. There we go. That one's ready. Now we just, oh no. Click on that. Okay, and then just line up some windows and we're ready to go. Oh, one more click. Okay, it's time for yet another Saturday Night Live. I like saying that. I know it's corny. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm here to do some original songs for you. Just waiting for some people to... Oh, Bill is here. Bill, you're the first one. Welcome to my live. Pedro. Hey, how are you? Welcome to my live. I'm here to do some original songs. I got started a little later than usual, than I really planned to, but we had a late dinner. Sierra, Straub, Jaden, welcome. Peyton, hi, how are you? Welcome to my live. The love, Tommy, Fran is here. Charlotte, Reese, Emily, Onyx, Davy, Callie, Leona, welcome. Amelia, Faker, don't be a faker, come on. Carter, Kay, Gabriella is here. Shelby is here. TJ, Christina, Charlotte, welcome everybody to my live. Peyton, hey Josh. Hey Emma, hey Izzy, welcome to my live. Nicole, how are you? You're the first commenter of the evening. I hope you're having a nice evening. I got started later than I expected because actually we had dinner later than I expected because my son was home with his girlfriend. Oh, well that's great. Well, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad that you're awesome right now. Anything special happen to make you particularly awesome? Or is it just that you're an awesome person in general? Did you get something special happening? Lauren, how are you? Yeah, you are awesome sauce. I'll bet. I'll bet you are. Well, I think I had already decided what song to start with, and now I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, Nelly, thank you for 6 roses. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. Thank you so much. You're the first gifter of the night. And we've just gotten started, so I encourage everybody to support me because I really appreciate your support. And so what was I going to do? I kind of made up my mind, I thought, as to what I was going to start with. But now I know what I was going to do. Oh, 311 people. Then I guess I should start playing songs, right? I mean, I could just yap. I find that people actually seem to like it when I yap. And if you see my profile, you know, I like to tell stories. I'm telling my life story pretty much in my videos. But I'm going to do a song for you. Should I do a song for you? This is a song, well, it used to be the song of all the ones that I had been doing in my repertoire. This is like the one that went back the furthest, but I've since revived even older songs. But I'm going to start with this one. And this is a real song about a real person. Well, of course it's a real song. That's kind of a silly thing to say, isn't it? What's a fake song? I don't know what a fake song would be. But this is about a real person whose real name is in the title. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that could melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flames turn to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world. A mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child. Afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, and so you run and hide. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, together we could fly, but I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so strong. You built a wall of stone and you fought your pain alone too long. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but I can't, you won't receive me, won't believe me, won't deceive me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, old echoes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot mend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Hey everyone, I see Jay is here, and Soph is here, and Kalia is here, and Bells. Gracie, welcome. Vivi, Lily and Olivia, welcome. Kesha, Rick, Ryan, Bella, Lila, Patricia. Hey everybody, welcome to my live. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm here doing original songs and telling stories also. And there is a story behind that song. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. No, that was silly. I'm a silly guy, by the way. I like to say dumb things. So there was actually this, that was her real name, this woman. She was this like Hollywood model type. She was just so glamorous. And I was at this retreat, and we met there. And we were in this like personal growth workshop together. And, you know, it's funny, sometimes I'm so courageous. I could be, like when I was in high school, I was terrified. Like I was terrified to ask a girl out. I had, there was actually this girl in high school. We had a crush on each other, and we actually told each other. We actually literally told each other how we felt, and I still was afraid to ask her out. But, I developed the ability to sometimes approach women. And then once I would approach them, I would start having anxiety attacks. So that happened with her. And we also told each other we had feelings for each other. And then I had an anxiety attack. And I don't know what happened to her. She had one too, but we never talked again for like the rest of the month until after I wrote that song. And like that was pretty much the end of the month. And she gave me a little peck on the lips, and then that was it. She was already seeing another guy by the time that happened. But there's actually good news about that story. Because right after that, I met another woman. And we ended up getting married. And we're still together. We raised a family. And, I was also, it was at the retreat, and she came later on. I stayed there a pretty long time. Because we've been together, we met in 1990. So, we were both thousands of miles from our respective homes when we met. So it was kind of an unlikely meeting. And, we'd been through stuff. We had some things that we had some things that we almost didn't work through, but we ended up working through them. And, we raised a family, and then our kids finished college, they graduated, we got this house, and I was like, wow, after all this, and here we are. And I thought, oh, that could be a song title. Here We Are. So I wrote a song called Here We Are. It's funny because song titles, oh, thank you, Liliana, for 2 roses. Thank you so much. So, song titles, I was writing, before I started performing my own songs and releasing my own songs, I was trying to make it as a songwriter, behind the scenes. Oh, thank you, Swara, for sharing the live. And everybody, also, please, if you're enjoying the live, please share it and follow me if you're not following me already. So, I was writing songs to try to get other artists to record them. Thank you, Nicole, for the share. And, I was writing, first I started writing mostly country songs, and I started writing also pop songs and trying to get them, I pitched them to usually music publishers. If you can get to the artist or the label or the producer, you pitch it to them directly. But usually the publisher is the person who has all these connections to those people. It's easier to, it's notoriously not that easy to get to music publishers, but it's easier to get to them than it is to get to the labels and the artists. So when you're pitching songs to artists and labels and publishers and everything, titles are really important. I guess they're important anyway. So, I came up with Here We Are, and I had this debate in my head. I really liked it, but at the same time, is that really a good title worth writing? And finally, I just had to write it, because there was something about it that I really liked. And I really liked the way the song came out. It was also hard to figure out how to start the song. I wrote a lyric, and I thought, oh wow, this is really good. And I came back the next morning, and I looked at it, and I'm like, this is terrible, I hate this. So I did that again, and the same thing happened. And then it was like when I finally figured out what the opening line should be, or maybe it was the second verse, I don't know. But I finally figured out how to write it. Now I really like the way it came out, and I'm going to play it for you. And it goes like this. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt like both of us had enough, still, here we are. Cry or laugh at the things we did back then, still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Oh, thank you, Swara. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, and thank you, Jolie, for the follow. And thank you, my account, for the follow. And Poppy for the share. And thank you, Leilani? I hate mispronouncing people's names, but thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Well, 1 second. Sorry about that. I just wanted to clear some stuff from the background on the wider screen. I'm in my bedroom. Well, it's really it's not a bedroom, but it's a function. It doubles as a bedroom. It's really like a living room, but because I have my chronic fatigue, I'm lying down all day, so I have this futon that is, it's a couch and it's a bed, but I've had it in the bed position almost exclusively for the last almost 18 months or more than 18 months, because I'm lying down so often. And I do have a song about that. I wonder if I should sing that song. I don't know if I want to sing that song. I can't tell. I know some people really like this song I wrote. It's called Long Haul, because it's about long COVID, which is also known as long haul COVID. I know some people really like it, especially people who have long COVID like it. And I guess people who know others who have long COVID like it. But I don't know how, people in general, how they relate to the song. I mean, I don't know. I'll play it if people want me to, otherwise I'll play something else. You know what I feel like playing? I have this song that I kind of forgot about for a few years. And then I suddenly remembered it. And I played it at my last 2 lives, and people said they really like it. And I really like the message of this song, so I feel like playing it again. Now, you know what I had to do when I rediscovered this song? Oh, thank you, Hallie, for sharing the live. Thank you so much. So what I had to do with this song, I don't know if I should admit this. You know, artists aren't supposed to, I don't know, admit their faults or their flaws or whatever, but I'm too honest. You know, I'm just like, what you see is what you get. I guess that's my brand. My brand is to not have a brand. My brand is just to be myself. They say you got to have a personal brand. And, you know, a lot of artists, they have these costumes, and this is me. This is how I dress all the time. I don't want to have a costume. So when I started trying to sing this song, you know, I wrote this a few years ago, and I guess I'm not getting any younger. And I was able to sing it, but it was kind of high and it felt like a strain. So I had to transpose it into a lower key. So it's recorded, it's in Spotify. The Spotify version is in a higher key than the key I'm going to play it in, but this feels much more comfortable to sing. Oh, all right. So here we go, without any further ado. Every day's an empty page where I can write down all my dreams, but how the story really goes is not all up to me. There's so much I can't control on this long and rocky road. Got no idea what's gonna happen, no idea what's coming. I just keep my seatbelt fastened and the motor running. Got no idea what slings and arrows fate might throw at me. Just gotta have faith that where I am is where I'm supposed to be. Who knows which doors will open up? Who knows which ones will be shut tight? Which forks in roads I'll have to choose? Which hills I'll have to climb? There's so much I can't control. I'm just going with the flow. Got no idea what's gonna happen, no idea what's coming. I just keep my seatbelt fastened and the motor running. Got no idea what slings and arrows fate might throw at me. Just gotta have faith that where I am is where I'm supposed to be. If the world would guarantee success, something tells me I'd be bored to death. So it's just as well. Got no idea what's gonna happen, no idea what's coming. I just keep my seatbelt fastened and the motor running. Got no idea what slings and arrows fate might throw at me. Just gotta have faith that where I am is where I'm supposed to be. I'm just keeping the faith that where I am is where I'm supposed to be. So, you know, that song, the reason I wrote that song, you know, I was writing country songs. I was trying to get a publishing deal in Nashville, Tennessee. And that's a really hard thing to do. There are so many writers in Nashville, but that's where that's kind of the song capital of America now. It used to be New York, Tin Pan Alley. But, country music, they say the song is king. I don't know if that's really true anymore. But that was the place that they were still looking for songs. Like rock bands, they're all writing their own songs. And pop artists were mostly writing their own songs, although not all of them. But country music was the place where, you had your best chance of making it as a songwriter. So I started learning how to write country music. And there was this guy named Ralph Murphy. He was very well known in Nashville. Everybody knew Ralph Murphy. He started out, he was a hit songwriter, then he became a music publisher, and he was very successful. And then he became the vice president of ASCAP, which is one of the major performing rights societies. And the performing rights societies, for those of you who don't know, they collect royalties. Like if a song gets played on the radio, it's really hard for songwriters. It's kind of almost literally impossible for the songwriters to go to every radio station and collect the royalties they're due for every time their song is played. So ASCAP started, back in the 1919 or something. And then BMI came along to compete with ASCAP. But so Ralph was the vice president of writer relations at ASCAP. And I'm very proud to say that Ralph was a fan of mine. Ralph was notorious. People used to think, that guy he doesn't like anything, because his job would, he'd meet with writers, listen to their songs, and then give them advice. And a lot of times the advice was how to rewrite their song, or, go to the writers' nights and, learn about songwriting. But he tried that on me the first time I met him. But then I said, oh, wait, I forgot to play him my best song. And then I played him my best song, and then he sent me to see 2 publishers because he loved the song. And then after that, he would meet with me, and, one day he said, what I really like about you, I look forward to meeting with you because you always have such good ideas for your songs. And, in Nashville, the idea of the song is actually gold, because there are so many people who can write a good song, and it's all about who has the great idea to start with. And Ralph said, you have such good ideas. And the minute he said that, I had a permanent mental block after that. Oh my God, now the pressure's on me to have good ideas. So I came up with, what about the idea, I have no ideas anymore. What if that's an idea? So the title is No Idea. And I'd go into writing sessions, and you go into write, most of the songs on the radio are co-written. And so you'd make these writing appointments with co-writers. And that was a standard thing to do. So I'd make writing appointments when I go to Nashville, or sometimes when I was at home in Los Angeles. We'd make writing appointments, and then you show up and you bring in ideas. And I pitched the title No Idea a bunch of times, and I didn't know what it was about. And everybody's like, nah, what else you got? That's okay. So nobody wanted to try to write that idea. And I really had no idea what to do with no idea. And then one day, I don't know, about 10 years ago or so, maybe less than that, I finally figured it out. And I wrote that, and I really like it, and I hope you liked it too. But I don't know, nobody said anything, so maybe you all hated it. But last time I played it, people said they liked it. So did you like it? How are you all doing on Saturday night, by the way? This is my Saturday Night Live, and I love saying that. I hope you're all having a good time. And please, if you are, don't forget to share the live and follow me. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to mention. I have a Discord server for I call it the Seth Head server. So please, I'm going to give you an invite code, and you can join the Seth Heads community, and we can get to know each other and chat offline as soon as I can figure out how do I get the code? Let's see. How do I get the invite code? I forgot how to do this. Oh, right click. Okay, no, that's not the one. Invite people. You're all invited. Anybody who's in my live is invited to join my Discord server. And let me paste the link for you. I am going to Now I gotta find you. Where's the window for you all? Oh, you do? Here is the Discord server invite. Everybody, please join the server. That's the Seth Heads server. Oh, thank you, Lactose Intolerant, for following me. And Lily, you have a lazy eye too. I don't have a lazy eye. I have other things, but not a lazy eye. But I do have a song called Lazy. And actually, maybe I'll play that for you because I like that song too. The song called Lazy is another song I wrote because of not writing songs. Like, you know, if I'm trying to make it as a songwriter, your job is to write songs. Oh, thank you, Lily, I think. I don't know what TYSM stands for. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. I figured it out. So, you know, I was like thinking I need to write songs. And, you know, I get depressed. I have songs about being depressed, too. I have a whole bunch of songs I've written based on, like, being too depressed or too scared or too nervous to write songs. I have several songs that so I have these struggles and I turn them into songs. So, you know, I was just also feeling like I just didn't feel like writing. I was kind of depressed. So I came up with this idea, you know, I'm too lazy. I'm just too lazy. So I figured out a way to turn that into a song. And it came out, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to play that song for you. And I hope you like it. Oops, wait. Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go. Got so much on my plate, got so much on my plate, almost too much to take. I could sure use a break, maybe you can too. You and me could go out, have a night on the town, but all that running around is too much work to do. I'm feeling so lazy, hang out with me, baby. Taking our time, doing the right kind of driving each other crazy. You and me doing nothing adds up to something that never ceases to amaze me. Are you with me? Let's get busy being lazy. We both can relax lying down in the sack, rubbing each other's back till we lose ourselves. Grab a beer from the fridge, a little salsa and chips, and watch Seinfeld season 6. Just sitting back in bed, feeling so lazy. Hang out with me, baby. Taking our time, doing the right kind of driving each other crazy. You and me doing nothing adds up to something that never ceases to amaze me. Are you with me? Let's get busy being lazy. No need to hurry, no need to worry, no pressure. I love going nowhere as long as we go there together. Feeling so lazy, hang out with me, baby. Taking our time, doing the right kind of driving each other crazy. You and me doing nothing adds up to something that never ceases to amaze me. Are you with me? Let's get busy being lazy. Are you with me? Let's get busy being lazy. Piper, Grace, welcome to my live. Oh, thank you, Grace, for the share. Everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please share. And if you haven't followed me yet, please follow me. Day Day, Baba, welcome. Audrina, welcome. Orange, welcome. Eric, how are you tonight? Claire, how are you? Shh. And thank you, headphones, for the share. And Dot is here. Hey, welcome. I don't know if you're the same guy who was here the other day or same girl or whatever. Same, I don't know what the generic word is if you don't know the gender. Guy, girl, person, the same person. Abby, Ava, hey. Elle, Jada, Ari, welcome to my live. Riley, Maddie, Sydney, how are you? Ave, Natalie, welcome to my live. Rec, Yoli, and Gracie is here. Sarah, hello. Thank you for the share again. Headphones, Justice, welcome. I'm here doing original songs for you. I wonder if I should do this one again. I haven't played this in a while. I hope I remember how it goes. Oh, I wonder if I should... Yeah, let me play this one, because this is a really meaningful kind of song. I like doing meaningful songs. You know, most songwriters... Well, you know, in Nashville it's different. You're trying to figure out something good. You just want to write something good. That something's, you know, but people who are singer-songwriters and, you know, they have this idea that every song has to be deep and meaningful. Hey, Abby. Mary Jane, welcome. They have this idea that every song has to be really deep and meaningful. Well, this one is pretty, I would say, meaningful. But I have another song celebrating the idea that songs don't have to be meaningful at all, and maybe I'll do that one later, too. Wasn't all that... Wait. I just sitting home alone. Selfish out in my... Wasn't all that long ago. I just sit at home alone. Pour myself a shot or 10. Pass out in my jeans again. You'd come back in my dreams and hold me like you still love me. Those memories, so sweet it hurts. But waking with you gone was worse. But lately, I'm a little less crazy, a little less hazy. My eyes are a little more clear. I'm feeling a little more healing. Spending more time kneeling, letting someone smarter steer. I'm doing less, wishing you were with me. Drinking more water than whiskey. Thank you, Mia. Last night I went out with friends. Felt like my old self again. Remembered you just once or twice. Ordered Perrier on ice. But tonight it all comes back. I'm staring at this fifth of Jack. Think of you and take one drink. Then pour that bottle down the sink. Lately, I'm a little less hazy, crazy, a little less hazy. My eyes are a little more clear. I'm feeling a little more healing, spending more time kneeling, letting someone smarter steer. I'm doing less, wishing you were with me. Woke up this morning and it hit me. I'm drinking more water than whiskey. That's kind of the abbreviated version. There's a little, chord progression, then you repeat the chorus, and then, but that was the abbreviated version. Thank you so much, Mia and Emmy. I'm so glad you like it. Should I do the non-meaningful song? So, the song that celebrates that songs don't have to be meaningful at all. And this is a sing-along. I'm going to do this. It's a sing-along. So this song actually started out as a songwriting exercise. I had actually signed up for this. It was an arranging class online. It was actually at the Berklee College of Music. Now, I went to music school, which is a whole nother story in itself. But when I decided to be a songwriter, I found a school in California. That's why I moved from the East Coast to California. It was called the Grove School of Music. And that included an arranging class. But I thought maybe, this is free. Berklee's offering this free arranging class. And I could use a refresher. Why not? So I signed up for it. And the first week, it said, okay, first week, bring in a song and we'll work on. I'm like, I don't have a song to bring in. I don't have anything new. And God, I thought the assignment of writing a whole song, thank you for the shares. That's Vaughn. Thank you so much. So, for me to write a proper song, I know the pros, this is very possibly why I didn't get a deal. The pros, they bang out songs. Some of them can write 3 songs a day. Some of them do that. Like for years, they write 3 songs a day. But, I don't know. I guess they also don't mind writing bad songs. In fact, I've been advised by many pro songwriters, just write bad songs. Just keep writing. Just write as many songs as you can. You should feel proud of it if you write a bad song, because it just means you're writing. But I just can't stand writing bad songs. So if I'm going to write a song, it's going to be very possibly turn into a project, which can take longer than a week. So I just started messing around with this fake song. It was like, I want to write a song. I need it for a class. I don't want to make it long. Just got to keep it fast. And then at one point, I'm like, you know what? Not that. That's almost the idea, but I could make a real song out of this. So I did, and I really like it. It's been recorded and released, and I've had requests for it, so I know it's a lot of people like it also. And it celebrates that songwriting. It doesn't have to be. It can just be fun. So here it is, and feel free to sing along. I want to write a song for no reason in particular. Don't want to make it long. No, I'd rather keep it simpler. So here it is. Sing it with me. 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 I feel good. Feeling real good. So sing it with me. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. But I'm just throwing in some words to carry on the melody. Create another verse. Leave it as my legacy. So here it is. Sing it with me. 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 I feel bum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. But a song doesn't need a reason. It's just a little rhyme. It doesn't need a deeper meaning if it's a good time. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum. Not sure what that means, Lee. Thank you for the follow, Ryan. But I guess you are leaving, or you left already. Bye. Thank you for being here. Parker, how are you? Riley, Raven, Stephanie, how are you? Thank you, Stephanie, for liking the live. Everybody, if you're enjoying this, please keep tapping your screen and share the live and follow me if you're not already. And I have a Discord server. Join my Discord server. Here's the link. Here is the link to my Discord server, the Seth Heads Discord. So please join. Oh, thank you, Parker, for the tiny diny. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Okay. I gotta slow down the pace here. You know, I started later than planned because we had a late dinner this evening because my wife got stuck in traffic on the way home. My son was home for the weekend with his girlfriend, and I guess she drove them somewhere and got stuck in traffic. So we started late, and I got started late. And as some of you know, if you've been following me, you know I have chronic fatigue because I have long COVID. So, but it's fun to sit and chat with you all. And please, feel free, type comments into the chat and ask anything you would like. And if you have been following me, my profile, you see my videos. I have been basically telling my life story in bits and pieces. I really started out, the idea was to talk about my music career. So I started talking about, how I got involved with music. And then when I got to, I actually started guitar lessons when I was 11, but it didn't go well. And I started talking about that, and then I realized that there was a lot of backstory. So I started, one of the reasons besides the fact that I was not encouraged at all at home by my parents, and I was actively discouraged by my siblings, but also, I like playing sports. So I'd rather do that than sit and practice the guitar, especially because nobody really taught me how to practice. I didn't know what you're supposed to do. Like you'd have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So you go twinkle. I don't even know what the notes are. But, okay, practice that. And I da 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 da. Okay, I practiced it. Am I done? I don't know. So like they didn't really give me any like way to know how much to practice or how many times to they didn't teach me to play with a metronome. They didn't teach me anything about it's just like, okay, practice. So I guess I have to pick up the guitar, and they give me the little songs, and I'd play them once or maybe twice, and they wouldn't be perfect, but I don't know how. Anyway, so I didn't know how to practice. That was another problem. But I started telling all these stories. So you may know that I like telling stories. And that in and of itself is a story. That was the story of how I like telling stories. And songs are actually stories. Not every song is a story song, but every song does sort of tell a type of story. I've heard it said that a song is a 3-minute movie. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee, for the follow. And everybody, if you're enjoying this, please follow me and join my Discord server. And again, I'm going to paste the link again. I keep forgetting to paste the link, but now I just pasted it. And I'm going to paste it again for anybody who just got here. Avani, like for example, there's my Discord server link. That's the invite code. So please join. And Kin, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced that right. I appreciate the follow. Everybody, if you're not following me and you're enjoying this, please follow and share the live and tap the screen as many times as you can without getting your finger too tired. Because that tells the algorithm, hey, send more people. And I see that my vision is blurry. Chaotic is here. Jazz and H Money is here. And I don't know, Definitely Not is here. And Malia and Kimber, welcome. Oh, you know what? I got to look at this other window in case. No, there's nobody there in that window. I don't know why nobody's in that window. But people are in this window, and I like this window. So that's why I'm talking to you in this window. Anna, welcome. Layla, welcome. You know, there's a great song called Layla. I wish I could play it. You know, you all know that song, Layla, by Derek and the Dominoes? That has what I consider, if I have to vote for like the greatest guitar lick in rock and roll history, for me, it's the one from Layla. Yes, I can play the Job Search Blues. I have not played that in my last couple of lives. I think I've managed to skip over that one. But yeah, the Job Search Blues is actually, for those of you who don't know, this is actually the very first song I ever wrote. Well, you know, I was just thinking about this the other day. There's actually one, I don't count it. I wanted to write a song with this friend of mine. I'll probably end up telling the story on my, profile videos, but this guy played guitar. He wasn't great. He was much better than me. And I really wanted to write songs since high school because my older brother was writing songs, and I was so jealous. And I really wished I could write songs. So this guy, he played guitar, and I said, hey, I want to write a song. Let's write a song. Well, this guy, I'm a real goofball, and my friend was a goofball. That's probably why we became good friends. But he became too much of a goofball, and he wanted to write this really goofy song, and I guess we wrote it. I never really felt like it was, I hated it while we were writing it. It was called Hippie Lovers. And I didn't even agree, he was like making fun of hippies and stuff, but I was a hippie, like back in college. And I didn't agree with any of the things, but he is very insisting, we got to put this in the song and this in the song. So when I think of the first song I ever wrote, I don't count that one. So not counting that one, the Job Search Blues is the first actual song I ever wrote. So I'm going to play it because I have a request. And it goes like this. And I wrote it all the way back in 1983, by the way. And I found this recording that I'd made, and I released it as a single back in June. So it's on my Spotify and it's on my website. And it goes like this. I packed my bags and I went off to school. It cost a lot of money, but I am no fool, 'cause everybody knows that you need an education to find a good career and wealth accumulation. Now I'm graduating and I'm looking for work. No nobody wants to hire me. I feel like a jerk. I'm looking and I'm searching, all I get is bad news. I'll tell you what it is, I got the job search blues. I show up for the interview, I walk up to the desk, give my name, receptionist types it in and says, the boss will be here shortly, make yourself at home. Relax and have a seat while I call him on the phone. Instead I'm getting nervous, the tension it's a mountain. My palms are getting sweaty and my pulse rate it's a counting. I'm looking for rewards but I'm paying my dues. I'm headed for another round of job search blues. A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand. I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We show up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions and he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. It's been nice meeting you, let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong, I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. Get back home, there's a letter from me. The envelope said that it's from the company I spoke to last week, and I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, Dear applicant, we enjoyed meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to come here and see us. We think that you're fine. It's just that, well, you see, there's a lot of competition, and we've hired someone else to fill the position. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who were making 50 grand, but I'm a sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. So, you know, I like I said, I found this recording that I made all the way back in like 1984. Oh, thank you, Emma, for the follow. Thank you, Jada. Or is it Jada? I really dislike mispronouncing people's names because I've had my own name mispronounced enough times. And I know it's annoying. But, so I had to actually unmix the vocal. And because there are a couple of lines in the song that made perfect sense in 1983, but they don't make sense in 2024. So I had to change just a couple of small changes, but it's like I really wanted to keep the song. That's the first song I ever wrote. So I wanted to avoid any major surgery on the song. You know, I know I brought it to the songwriting group, and you know, this guy's like, well, you know, you could get rid of this verse and write a bridge and then, you know, put a chorus. I'm like, I'm not doing any of that because this is the first song I ever wrote, and I wanted to say the first song I ever wrote. But like, for example, the second verse started out saying, I show up for the interview, I meet the secretary. That used to be what you called the people at the front desk. You'd call them the secretary, but they don't call it that anymore. It's the receptionist. So I had to change that line, which is too bad because I rhymed secretary with very. I just did Job Search Blues, Mads. Hi, I just played it. You just got here? Oh, I'm sorry you missed it. But so it was like, I meet the secretary. I'm here to see the boss. She said, okay, it won't be very long until he gets here. So it's kind of unorthodox songwriting where you have the line rhyming in the middle of the line. So I changed it though, because nobody says secretary anymore. It became considered like actually unacceptable to use that word. Oh no! Well, I'm so sorry your phone was dead. Are you saying that there aren't other good songs? Sorry, I'm overly sensitive. I take everything personally. I know you didn't mean it that way. That was kind of a joke. I'm not really taking it personally. But, and another line was, I said, in the last verse, I guess I should be busy. I'm just kidding, Mads. Thank you so much. Oh, Scoot, you're here. Oh, I didn't know you were here. So another line. I'm really only kidding, Maddie. Really, seriously. And I invited people to join the server. Tell everybody about the server, because I'm posting the link, and I don't know how many people are joining. You're close to getting money? I'm not supposed to use that word. I'm afraid I'm not supposed to use that word because the algorithm might think I'm, I hope it doesn't. That's the second time I've used that word. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, last time, the other night, we made it to the live goal. I don't know if y'all can see the live goal, and I forgot to change it. I was gonna I made it. If you make the goal, you should shoot for something more, but it's still the same goal. 5 hand hearts is the goal. So far, we have none tonight. So if you want to help me reach my live goal, that would be totally awesome. There's also this thing, I don't know, TikTok keeps telling me about this thing called a gift gallery. And, I don't know if you can all see it, but I'm supposed to encourage people to light up my gift gallery. So if you can do that, I don't even know if you can see what my gift gallery is, but it would be totally awesome. I think there's something going on now with Live Fest where there's extra credit or something for lighting up the gift gallery or something. So if you all can do that, I would really appreciate that too. I hate doing this. I feel like I'm begging, but I really do appreciate when you support me and send me these kind of things. And if you can help me make my live goal, it really makes me feel appreciated. So I'm pacing myself. It's already been, I started later than I expected. And, I do have this chronic fatigue, so I don't want to overexert. So I don't know, maybe I'm thinking maybe one more song. And I'm wondering which one I should do. I have not done my latest single yet. And I have not done my second latest single either. Would it be crazy to do a live and not do my latest single? But I haven't done Rembrandt Star. I know you have requested that song in the past, Maddie. So I can do that one if you want. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet tonight. Believe it or not, I'm often tempted to start with that song because they tell me that the first 10 minutes of the live is really important and you should get people, have entertaining content at the beginning of your live. So I thought, well, I know that's a really popular song of mine. So maybe it's a good one to start with. But then I think, but people are still arriving. And then, I know people who might want to hear the song haven't made it yet. So I held off on it. So I haven't played it yet. And I'm going to play it now. This might be the last song because I don't want to get overexerted and have my fatigue become even worse. Oh, wait a second. That song starts the same way as this other song of mine. I almost started singing that one, but I already sang that one earlier. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star, a night sky brushed with a silvery glow, you and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you, Luna, for sharing the live, and Internal for sharing the live. And everybody, please, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. And join my Discord server, and I'm going to paste the link again. This is the invite link to my Discord for everybody who's on my live. And also, thank you, Mallory, for the follow. And don't forget, also go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. You can actually download my music for free at my website. You also have the option, you can name a price and donate, or you can just download it for free. And you could also sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter, which I don't send out all that often, so don't worry about being spammed. And, you know, I only send it out when they have an actual announcement. And I have merch on my website. And I actually have a Black Friday sale going on. And I could paste the code in the chat, but it's on the Discord server. So I don't know if I should paste it in the chat or just encourage you to join the Discord server and get 15% off on my merch for Black Friday. So, yeah, and I might not be able to do any more. So we got started late tonight because, you know, I had a late dinner because, as I mentioned, my son was home for the weekend with his girlfriend. And then my wife drove them into New York, I guess. And then she got stuck in traffic on the way home. So we had a late dinner. So I started the live like a half an hour later than I really planned to. And it's now 10:30 my time. I mean, New York time, East Coast time. I'm actually in New Jersey, the tremendously underrated state. I feel it's my duty to promote New Jersey. I actually hated New Jersey when I grew up in the city. And then when I was in middle school, or they called it junior high school at the time, we moved to New Jersey, and I had a terrible time, really horrible time in 8th grade, and also 9th grade. And my high school years weren't all that great either. But if you've been watching my videos, I just told this story also. I ended up my first job out of college. I was so excited. I had this interview in Austin, Texas, and I really wanted to go there. Yeah, but who wants to pump your own gas? You get to sit in the car and let somebody else do it. And, you know, I like not having to pump my gas. It's, you know, what do I want to get out of my car? And especially if it's cold out or it's raining, and let them do it. But I got this. I was so excited to work for IBM. They had this interview in Austin, Texas, and they were like, it was this big sales pitch. They were telling me how much I was going to love it there, and I was all excited. And I ended up turning down a really great job offer because I was so excited. I was so sure I was going to get this job offer from IBM, and then they said, no, we don't have any openings. I'm like, what? So I wrote to the IBM headquarters and I told them what happened, and they said, oh, don't worry, we'll find you. We got a job interview for you. We'll set one up in New Jersey, and not far from where I went to high school. And I was like, oh, New Jersey. I wanted to get out of New Jersey, but I ended up taking the job in New Jersey. And it turned out when you're not in high school and you're an adult and you have a car and you can go into the city or you can just drive, New Jersey's actually a pretty good place to be. And now I spent almost 30 years in California, and then we came back to New Jersey. We wanted to live in the city, but we wanted to buy a home, and we couldn't afford anything reasonable. We couldn't afford anything in the city that met our criteria. So we ended up buying one in New Jersey. And again, well, now it doesn't matter where I live because I never get out anymore. It does matter, actually, because the only times I really ever go out anymore is shopping and when I have doctor's appointments. And I'll tell you what, I'm not young, so I have a lot of doctor appointments. And New Jersey is a very good place to be if you have to see doctors, because we have the best medical facilities. Like I kind of threw out my neck a couple of years ago. I thought I'd cracked something, and I went to physical therapy and nothing helped, but then I found, my sister, because my sister has this medical condition where she's had so many surgeries. So she told me, no, go to this doctor in New York. And I went to him, and he said, no, you don't need surgery, and he sent me to one of his associates in New Jersey, and then they sent me to their physical therapist, and they fixed my neck. It's called Hospital for Special, I told you, Maddie, about this. Hospital for Special Surgery, HSS. They're like the leading orthopedic hospital in the world, or one of them. And, they fixed my neck. I mean, it's not totally 100%, but, I couldn't turn my neck. I can turn my neck now. I never had very good mobility, but it's back pretty much to where it was before. And it was amazing. So that's, even if I don't get out much and I don't go into the city, it's still good to live in New Jersey for that reason. And of course, shopping, we have everything, pretty much. And in the town I live in, there's even if I don't go into the city, there's all these restaurants. I could walk. Even within walking distance, there's some really good restaurants. So, and I used to go to concerts. I used to go to so many concerts, rock concerts mostly. And, a lot of them were in New York, but it was easy to get to New York. But a lot of them were also in New Jersey. They had Giant Stadium and all the Meadowlands, or what do they call it now? They called it the Brendan Byrne Arena, but they renamed it again. I don't even know what it's called now. That wasn't there when I originally was working in New Jersey. That came after I moved to California, but that's there now. And there's Major League Sports. I'm a Yankees fan. This year was such a frustrating year to be a Yankee fan. Any baseball fans out there? I mean, they made it to the World Series, but the way they lost the World Series was sort of emblematic of their whole season. I mean, they have a bunch of really great players, but they have, it's like they don't focus. They make mental mistakes, and they made both physical and mental mistakes in the game that they lost. That was one of the worst baseball games I have ever seen. That's in the top, maybe top 2 of horrible baseball games. Well, okay. There are a few contenders, but that one was just, oh my God, the way they lost that game was just horrible. Anyway. How's everybody doing? Gabby Ez is here. Ray, or is that K? Real Trio is here. Welcome. Ashley, hi. Oh, thank you for liking the live, Real Trio. How are we doing on, how many, 16K likes. Good. I hope you can keep tapping the screen. Last time, I don't want to, I don't want to put too much pressure, but my live the other night got 50,000 likes, and we've got 17,000 tonight. So I hope you can, at least we can get to 20,000. That's my goal, 20,000. We want to get to 20,000. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. I always wonder, like, I've been going live almost every Saturday night. I keep feeling like Saturday night, is that really a good night to go live? Because people are going out. But I guess if you're not going out, I thought, yeah, some people aren't going out. I'll give them, I'll play songs for them. So that's what I've been doing. I want to go live tomorrow night, too. That's why I don't want to, overdo it tonight. I had a couple of days this week where I was just so exhausted I could barely do anything. And then today's been better. But if I overexert, then I have the post-exertional malaise and the fatigue becomes too much. And then I can't go live. And I really want to go live tomorrow night just because. There are 2 days next week I definitely can't go live on Tuesday and probably not on Wednesday. So I want to go live tomorrow and or Monday. If I can't do it tomorrow, I'll do Monday. And if I can do both, I will. I hope. It all depends on my physical state. So I'm not playing songs, but I don't know if this counts. I'm just fiddling around, and I do this all the time. I just fiddle, and I'm just fiddling on the same chord. It's on the G chord. So I don't know if this counts as playing music for you. I don't know. Does this sound like music? I'm just mindlessly hammering onto strings and plucking strings. Does this count as doing music? I could change the chord. I think this counts as music. This is like kind of Grateful Dead-ish jamming. A mellow version of Grateful Dead jamming. Thank you, great. I'm so glad you like it. You know, I shouldn't, I shouldn't say this. Artists are not supposed to like put themselves down, but I'm not really like a great lead guitar player. So I'm kind of like almost embarrassed to be doing this because I'll end up making mistakes. And then I've been told that what I lack in technique, I make up in feeling. So that's a good thing. Well, it looks like people are leaving. I don't know how many people are here, but my screen is showing fewer people. So I should stop doing this because apparently people are leaving. How many people are, I can't see how many people are here. Can you tell me how many? I can't see it. I know we had like 300 earlier. I don't think we have anywhere near that many right now. Only 10. We had 300. I guess my little jam chased people away. I don't know. But thank you all for being here. Oh, like Elena is here. Jay Piers. Emma. Belly is here. And Cassidy is here. Michaela, welcome. Maddie. Christian, how are you this evening? So, since people are not sticking around anymore and it is late, maybe it's time to end the live. My agency says, like, you should try to stay live for 2 to 3 hours. I wish I could stay live for 2 to 3 hours. I would. If I could do it without, like, getting post-exertional malaise, I would stay live for 2 to 3 hours. But, especially tonight, I got started later than I planned. So, I don't know, maybe it's a good time. We didn't make it to 20,000 likes, though. I was really hoping we could make it to 20,000. But we're only at about 18,000. So I don't know how long it would take to get to 20,000. Let's see. We're actually just under, we're almost at 18,000 actually. 17,978. 18,000. All right, we made it to 18,000. Wait, does this tell me how many people? Let's see if this tells me how many people. No, it doesn't tell me how many people. I have actually no way of seeing how many people are watching. But everybody, by the way, if you're not following me and you're enjoying my live and you want to hear me do more, and I will do original songs, next time I go live, I'll do more original songs, and please follow me. Garland, how are you? Lauren, please follow me, everyone. Hannah, Jordan, how are you this evening? Des, Megan, Twisted, Leah, Jen, how are you? Maria, Emma, Liz, how are you? Bro, Maddie, Reagan, Waisley, Caitlin, good evening. Happy Saturday evening. Oh, Andra, I don't know if you're still here. I haven't noticed this window. I just noticed in the other window, Andra and Jaro. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, you started following me. Oh, thank you so much. So, I keep forgetting to check these other windows because most of my comments and viewers are in this one window. And then I just noticed I don't know how long ago, if they're still here, but Andra has joined me on many lives, and I hope you're still here, and I hope you're enjoying. And Joro, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, joined and followed me. And Pei is here. And Carter is here. Welcome. Welcome, Tina. Hi, how are you? Oh, we made it to 20,000 likes. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody, so much. I really appreciate that. I was just about to give up on the idea of making it to 20,000 likes, but we did it. Hey, Tina. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm about to end the live because, I got started later than usual, and I'm hoping to be able to go live again maybe tomorrow night. And I don't want to trigger the post-exertional malaise because, as many of you may know, I have long COVID, which is really unfortunate, but you gotta deal with what you got, right? So keep an eye out for tomorrow, and if I don't make it tomorrow, then I will attempt to do Monday. And it looks like 9 o'clock, around 9 o'clock is usually a pretty good time in the evening. Sometimes I still think I should try late afternoon. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for the follow. And, set your notifications so you'll know when I go live. I still sometimes wonder if late afternoons are actually a better time, but 9 o'clock usually works out in the evening. I can't make it really earlier than that because of the way, our dinner schedule works. And, I got to rest up before the live. So, but please follow me if you're not following me already. Go to my website and I'm going to, once again, one more time, post the Discord link so you can join my Discord server. And I'll post the link here too. Join my Discord server. There's the invite link. And go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. Also, there's a link in my bio that you can paste into your browser or click on it, depending on which platform you're on. And that'll take you to the smart link. It'll take you to my website, my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, all my social media. You can follow me in all those places. To the ends of the earth, follow me. And so I'm going to just wait a couple of seconds so you can copy that Discord link into your browser and then join the Discord server. I see people are now arriving, and it just as I'm ending the live. But, I'm too tired to do any more songs, too fatigued, I guess is the word. And I should probably start thinking about going to bed. So it's really been fun, everybody, being with you all tonight. And if you're not following me, please do that and set your notifications so you'll know next time I go live. And for now, this is Seth Hillary Jackson. So glad you've been here tonight. And